Thought it was a really good team performance tonight. Obviously, we scored the ball better tonight, but I was really impressed with our defense and the way we went into this game with a main focus on Antoine Davis and making it a tough night for him. And what I told our guys, it's really not a secret. Every team since his freshman year has been put in that position to try to make it tough on him. And he's a really good basketball player. And we wanted to make everything tough for him. And I thought A.J. Banks did a great job guarding him all night. And just watching him early into this year, but even seeing some stuff on him last year, um, I don't know if there's anybody that really has done that type of a job on him as a basketball player. But I did believe it was a team effort too, in the sense of guys being in help and just forcing other guys to play or make shots. So I was happy about that. And then knowing that they were going to come in and play a lot of 1-3-1, I thought our guys did a great job of attacking it, being patient, and within, again, their short season, that was the first time I saw anyone get them out of the 1-3-1 to where they went man. But was happy with the guys, did a better job taking care of the basketball, and obviously assisted as well. And then the other biggest thing I complimented our guys on was rebounding. This was a team that hung their hat on rebounding the basketball, out-rebounded NC State. Clemson had out-rebounded them only by one. But, even last year, they really hung their hat on that end of the floor of rebounding the basketball. So I was happy to see, Thompson with 10 and Jake step up and have 10. But to win the rebounding battle, I was happy with that as well. So, but one game, happy and want to be able to build on it.
When AJ has that defensive assignment, that tough assignment, are you expecting him to go out on the offensive end as well? Is that just bonus?
Well, you know what? Sometimes you never know how these things work out. And, I complimented him on his complete game tonight and said, that's kind of what we've been looking for. But what I do believe is because of what we needed him to do defensively, I think it gave him even more confidence offensively. And to the point where, I turned around one time to the bench because he hit a couple threes, confidently took them as well. But my thing, even with him, if he's going to compete that hard defensively, I'm okay with a couple of those. And not that it was just three, because he attacked the basket too, and obviously put in his free throws. So I thought he actually played a complete basketball game, and that is something that this team needs from here consistently. It can't be a one-trick pony type deal. We need him to do that on a more consistent basis. But not that I wasn't expecting it. I thought putting him in that position defensively just gave him that confidence or that energy to be able to feel confident on that end.
Detroit Mercy, comes out 8-0 run, and we've talked about how sometimes if it gets to double digits, you start getting bad shots. It didn't ever, it didn't get there, but it seemed like the whole night you guys kind of stayed the course, stayed aggressive.
Yeah.
Didn't take bad shots.
Well, this is what I told him. I said it was like a flip-flop. I thought we came out really good in the first half or the first few minutes against Oregon State, and then we did not come out in the second half that same way. And tonight, we did not come out. I thought we got some good looks, but I thought they scored it. And then in the second half, I want to say maybe their first 8 possessions, they didn't score. And then we did, and that's when we kind of took that lead. But I do agree. I thought we were careless a few times with the basketball, but I didn't think we took horrible shots. Not everyone was great, but I thought everyone was at least somewhat good. So growth within that moment of being patient and understanding even attacking a 1-3-1, that you want to be able to pass fake, move them. I thought Maldo did a great job being in the middle, and then we were able to make some shots.
Kind of following up on that, is this the best kind of flow that you've had offensively from
Yeah.
ball movement, player
Yeah.
movement, everything together?
Yeah, it was funny because getting ready for the 1-3-1, I thought it would actually help us, only in the sense of they tried to get a little bit more aggressive late with their 1-3-1, but I thought it was more so passive in the sense of conserving energy for Davis, to where it gave us a little bit more comfort, a little bit more room to operate, and sometimes it can propel something going forward when you do see the ball go through the net, and then doing it from different positions. And then even when they went man, I didn't think we got out of sync as well. I thought we just continued to carry it over and got the ball moving and still got some open shots or layups. So I didn't think it affected us, but sometimes, again, when you're feeling it, sometimes it's, like I would say to anybody, when you're up so much, everything looks good too. So.
Defensively, I mean, it's been there pretty much all year, but did you feel like this team needed this sort of night offensively?
Yes.
Confidence?
Yes. I thought they needed to see themselves do this to help them understand that they're capable of doing it. I challenged TJ after the Oregon State game. I think he had 2 points. And I said, we need more. I'm not saying you got to give us 22 every night, but you can't give us 2. So he has to find ways. And I thought Maldo was good, and he didn't have to shoulder the offensive scoring. And then, we got to find Thompson. He had some good looks, missed some layups, but I was happy with the way he rebounded it. But again, like you said, I thought they needed to see that, because even when you're preaching defense, you're telling the guys the offense will eventually come. It will eventually come. And sometimes you just don't know when it is going to come. It just happened to come tonight, and hopefully, again, we can grow with it.
Well, David stole my question. But I'll go for David's sake. To see TJ play the game as consistently, like he had a good first half, here a while back, but to see him play the game consistently from start to finish in the effort, what about that?
Well,
Is that a growth sign?
Well, it was his birthday, so I think he was excited about playing on his birthday. So no, but I believe TJ is a really good basketball player, and he listens. And even when he may make a mistake here and there, and you acknowledge it with him, he does not put his head down. He takes it and tries to get better. So even, like I said, after the Oregon State game, in front of the team, I said, we need more out of you. And I thought he produced tonight. But again, it can't be every other night or every 2 or 3 games. It has to be somewhat consistent for us to be effective as a team. But I was happy, not only that he scored it, but actually I thought he did a great job defending. And what I mean by that is understanding personnel and who he was guarding and where can he help and shrink the floor, especially on a kid like Davis, who's capable of going for big numbers, but at the same time who can shoot at any point in time in their possession.
Real quick turnaround to Louisiana Thursday. What are they like?
I have not seen anything on them yet. I do know Coach Marlin, and I know I respect him as a basketball coach. We played against them down in Caymans a couple years back, but now Coach Wise is his scout, and he said they're a little different than the way they played there. So they're a little faster, I guess, shoot more threes. But I have not seen anything physically with the big kid, number 2, played for Louisiana Lafayette. I remember him from down in the Caymans. But I have a quick turnaround. Told our guys utilize Hap C, the altitude chamber. Get in to see Dallas. Cold tub, hot tub, massage, ice, food, liquids, right food, right liquids. Get into your body. Yeah. Because it is a quick turnaround.
To get some of this other secondary scoring,
Yeah.
Is it a matter of sometimes just being more aggressive and not standing around watching Hunter?
I do believe that it is that, because I think sometimes, even when you're going through offense, guys understanding how to figure out to be aggressive within what we're doing. And Maldo went through it too, even as a freshman. He just understood how to play, but Maldo having 4 to 6 points as a freshman was good for that team. TJ having 4 to 6 points is not good for this team. Jake, even Thompson, like all those guys have to be. AJ, I was happy with his production. And again, I believe Kenny is coming along as well. But even within what we do, they have to figure out how to find a way to get it done, because it's not like I'm running specific plays for each and everybody. But within our offense, how can I find a way to get score or get shots? Because I do believe in sharing. Now, I may run some stuff to get Maldo the ball because of his versatility. I may run some stuff to get Jake a shot, may run some stuff to get Thompson a shot, even run some stuff to get TJ putting the ball on the floor. But the other guys have to be able to make shots or find their offense within what we're doing. And as they grow, then putting them in more situations to where we can run some things for them so that they can be a little bit more aggressive.